Hello again. Welcome along to another video from Castle Kingdom. It's not the best of videos, this one, because we've had some bad news. I parked my van up the other day to pop into the local swimming baths. When I come out, I see the door open in my van. All the stuff in here scattered around everywhere, and some cables stolen. Now, I did have a lot of cables up here which were not touched, but a lot of stuff in here was all scattered around. But worse than that, to gain entry to the van, this is what they did. So as you can see, they drilled a hole in it of some sort, just leaving it opened, pulled the door open and got access into my van. Now luckily enough I didn't have a lot of stuff on there, but as you can imagine that's not going to be cheap to fix that. I've had to have it booked in. I've had a quote of a guy said he could repair it, £300. Suppose it could be worse. I could have lost a lot of equipment. So as a warning to people, don't leave any equipment on your van, and you don't need me to tell you that, but especially bouncy castles, because if they stole them off you, you'd lose the whole season. And we're just going into the summer months now, so obviously that wouldn't be good. Insurance wise, I mean, even though you are insured, there's always a lead time getting new equipment, so you're pretty much certain you're going to lose the season out of it. So a warning to most people. And the worst thing about it was done in broad daylight. I was only in the leisure centre for just over an hour and a half. They come along in a car, broke into it and just done all that damage. So it's going to have to be repaired. I have booked it in with a guy, but obviously it's just more hassle you don't need. I have notified the police. I spoke to the guy at the leisure centre, said notify the police. There's CCTV all around the car park, but as yet I've not heard back from the police. They'll probably just say not enough evidence and you've got to take it on the chin. So there you go. There was a few things taken. For some reason these short little cables I have, they go on as adapters on the ends of those ones up there. They just took a handful of them. I had probably about 6 or 7 of those in the back of the van. They took a handful. My ratchet set in there was left in there. So obviously they may have been disturbed, just grabbed what they could and went. I spoke to the guy at Leisure Centre and said this happens probably once or twice every couple of months. So once a month maybe they get a break in, and it's vans are going for, as you know. So there you go. Not great, but then again the way I've got to look at it is it could have been a lot worse. So I'm not out of action. I can still operate this season, but it's not great, as you can see. Anyway, just thought I'd let everyone know this is what can happen, and if you've had it happen to you, maybe you can drop down a comment below just saying you've had the same sort of thing or similar. It's not nice to have it, but I suppose it's one of those things. I've had the van for a few years. It's the first time it's happened, and I use this leisure centre all the time in the van, and it's the first time. Just one of those things, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I'm going to cover this up because I don't want someone touching it and cutting their hand until I can get it booked in and repaired. So there you go. A bit annoying, but one of those things. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.